This is a special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
You're listening to ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Hello and welcome to Deming here on a Tuesday night as we get ready for the Alamogordo Tigers and the Deming Wildcats for the second and final time this season. Tigers were winners first run around 60-20, something along those lines. I want to say 60-17, I think is the final. There's the final buzzer for the JV. JV defeats Deming 62-37. I didn't get here in time to see the freshman final score, but hopefully they picked up the victory as well. And the Tigers getting ready to get going into their warm-ups here in just a little while. As I can see the guys actually, they're directly below me. I'm on the upper level here at Deming High School. Frank Dooley Court, a name that is very familiar to Alamogordo Tiger fans. And, of course, he coached here in Deming as well. And I always say it every time I come here. This is probably 5 years since they opened this place up. I don't remember. But it is one of the nicer gyms in the state of New Mexico for sure here at Deming. So looks like we're going to have 15 minutes on the warm-up clock. Tigers trying to improve to 6-1 this season, coming off 2 really good weeks to begin the season. They get kind of a break after this. They played 3 games each in each of the last 2 weeks, and this week it's just the one. Next week it's just the one, so they kind of get to back off the tempo a little bit before once we get after Christmas, it's pedal to the metal again with another tournament in El Paso and then a lot of games in January leading into district. And the Tigers, I'm sure, feeling very positive about what they've been able to make happen so far as both teams make their way out onto the floor. Something that is back for the Alamogordo Tigers tonight, or someone I should say, is Deontay Bynum, who they were without for the first 6 games of the season. He's back on the floor tonight. The Tigers are going to be without a couple of players tonight and a coach. Unfortunately, unavailable due to illness. Elijah Montoya is not with the team today. Neither is Christian Hicks, and Coach James Bowman as well stayed back in Alamogordo due to being a bit under the weather. So we, if they are listening, we certainly wish them the best, and hopefully they're on the mend, heading in the right direction. But Coach Nee, Coach Anderson, and Coach Lucero, of course, are all here, and the Tigers looking to continue their strong start to the season. And it was a game last time around. The Tigers with a little bit of a different starting lineup. They had played in Carlsbad the night before, and so kind of mixed things up a little bit and spread the minutes out a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something similarly here tonight for the Tigers. But they've only got the one game this week, so I would imagine they want to make sure they try to stay as sharp as they possibly can and get everybody in the starting lineup back out there. So both teams are on the floor. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9. We're here at Deming High School. Alamogordo versus Deming tipping off in about 15 minutes, and we hope that you will stay with us throughout our pregame. We'll look back at the Tigers tournament back in Artesia over the weekend. We'll also let you know what's coming up this week. It is a very busy week for high school basketball across the area. We have 5 tournaments happening between Cloudcroft, Mescalero, and Tularosa just in our little area. Tule girls are also playing in the tournament as well. Alamogordo girls are at home tonight as they host the Deming Lady Cats, and we'll see what happens with that one as well. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union. We'll be back right after this here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service, it's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief. We can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you High interest rates on car loans can cost you big money. Local Credit Union wants to put a little breathing room in your budget. Move your vehicle loan to Local Credit Union for 1% or more less than your current interest rate with no payments for 60 days. Even if you have a local loan, you may still be able to save. Stop by Local Credit Union 9th and Washington or apply online at localcreditunion.com. Federally insured, member NCUA. Open to Otero County residents, floor rate of 2.99% on approved credit.
Rudy and the entire crew at Ochoa Stucco would like to thank this wonderful community for all of their support. It's been a great year, and they're looking forward to many, many more. From everyone at Ochoa Stucco, happy holidays. Ochoa Stucco, 575-442-6745.
Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. These savings won't last. Head into your locally owned and operated Big O Tires today.
OFCU has the perfect credit card for you. Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra holiday season expenses. It offers a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. All loans subject to credit approval. Rates are based on creditworthiness. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Tigers and Wildcats getting ready to tip off here in just a little while as the Alamogordo Tigers try to improve to 6-1 on the season. They 6-1 on the season. They picked up 3 wins in their opening week over this Deming team. Carlsbad, silver. And then last week at the Artesia tournament, had a really good win over a very good Los Lunas team. Had a tough time against Rio Rancho, and then bounced back to beat Lovington on the final game of the tournament. So, again, I think a positive thing, they got on to the championship side of the tournament. That first win was really good for them. They, could have ended up seeing Carlsbad again for the second time in a week. They might have seen this Deming team. I remember last year Alamo played Deming, I think, 3 times, but I'm trying to remember if they played Deming in the consolation side or on the championship side last year. I think it was in the consolation side. So, it was nice to see some different teams. Rio Rancho wasn't on their schedule. Lovington wasn't on their schedule. And that's what this time of the year is about. If you could get some different looks, and I think, the game that Alamogordo could learn the most from is the Rio Rancho game. Just the intensity that Rio Rancho plays with. They're going to see teams that are going to do that against them throughout the season. And, important for the guys, losing the game is certainly not a positive, but being able to try and gain from that, learn from that, and see if they can play a little bit better next time against a team that's going to push them both offensively and defensively with that kind of tempo, I think is going to be something we'll have to watch. Now, I don't know who that'll be throughout the season. Roswell tends to play up a lot. I think when they go down to El Paso, I don't know. El Paso's kind of a mixed bag. You got a lot of teams that play the slow-down style down in El Paso I've seen over the years. And, those games are in the 40s and sometimes the 30s, and so it's sort of, or I don't want to say slow down. It's a very deliberate pace offensively. They're not going to take a shot until, they've got the exact one that they've won. Some of the teams, not some of the others. But certainly New Mexico, as the Tigers head into January and some of the other matchups they're going to get, and I think when district rolls around, you're going to see some teams that are going to turn up the tempo. Maybe not quite as much as Rio Rancho. That was, that was on the line of seeing a Hobbs team play in all honesty. So, that's what it reminded me of to a point, and Hobbs is just go all the time there, or at least they were in the past. I honestly haven't seen Hobbs since last year, so totally unsure on what they're doing out there these days. But both teams continue to warm up here on the floor. A Deming Wildcat team that's looking for their first win of the season. It's been a struggle for Deming this year. They have really had a hard time finding their footing, and most of their games have been losses by pretty heavy margins. They lost by 40 to Valencia, 43 to Alamogordo. Let's see, Emmanuel Christian High School out of El Paso beat them by almost 50? I think it's almost 40. Artesia beat them by 50. Gallup beat them by 20. They were pretty competitive in that Gallup game. I actually got to watch a decent amount of that one. And then Carlsbad beat them by 50. So they, at least from the first game, they have trouble keeping possession of the basketball. Teams that turn the pressure up on them, they don't particularly handle it well. And they just don't really have a clear-cut scorer on this team this year. And credit to these coaches. They've just got to keep working hard and see if they can build this group. And they came off a couple years where they had some very, very good players over the years. And so just trying to find a way to see if they can build and get some positive momentum. And what's important for Alamogordo tonight is to not they know what happened in the first game, to not let down the intensity. Now, it doesn't mean they have to come out here and try to hang 100 on them, but it's really, really important for Alamo to not play down to the competition, I think, going into tonight's game, and take care of their business, do what they do well. You can learn something from even a game where you won by 43 the first time. Go out there and do the things you need to do well and execute, and continue to try to build. Next Tuesday against Roswell is going to be a tougher game. There's no doubt about it. Don't take tonight off is what I'm saying, because Alamo, if they really don't play well tonight, I've seen it here in Deming over the years. Tigers have, against Deming teams, which I don't think are up to their caliber at times, have given Alamo some problems. So really important for the Tigers to not take anything too lightly going into tonight's game. It's difficult to do. It's human nature. You know what happened in the first game. You got to try to avoid that. All right, let's take another break. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show, and we'll return here from Deming High School as the Tigers and the Wildcats get ready to tip off here in about 5 minutes.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard, or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not-so-small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
It's never too early to lay away. Letter jackets for Christmas.
The Winter Circle offers a variety of letter jackets in traditional styles for your students in Alamogordo, Cloudcroft, Tularosa, and Mescalero. Stop by today and help make your high schoolers' last years memorable. Lay away your letter jacket now. The Winter Circle, outfitting champions for over 50 years.
1201 East 10th Street. Open Monday through Friday.
Go Tigers! See you at the games!
High interest rates on car loans can cost you big money. Local Credit Union wants to put a little breathing room in your budget. Move your vehicle loan to Local Credit Union for 1% or more less than your current interest rate with no payments for 60 days. Even if you have a Loco loan, you may still be able to save. Stop by Local Credit Union 9th and Washington or apply online at localcreditunion.com. Federally insured, member NCUA. Open to Otero County residents, floor rate of 2.99% on approved credit.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Welcome back here to Deming High School. Alamogordo and Deming getting ready to tip off here in just a couple of minutes. It's been kind of interesting to watch. Coach Bowman isn't here to do the final warm-up here for the Tigers. I haven't seen Coach Nee do this before, so I'm kind of interested. And, you know, Coach Nee doesn't lack any intensity, so I don't think they're going to have any problem with him. And going through the final a little bit as they dive to the left, dive to the right, and get down there. And Coach Nee did a fine job over there. Like I said, I hadn't seen him do that one before. Hey, do you want to mention the other things that are going on this week? Alamogordo girls are at home tonight against Deming, 7:30 tip-off for that one for varsity. And the girls will also be on the road on Friday down in El Paso taking on Da Vinci Science and Arts Academy. I think that's the full name of that school down there. And we've also got some tournaments that are going on throughout the area on top of that. Hey, you've been listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show here at Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. It looks like they're going through the roster for the Alamogordo Tigers. So, hey, let's get you the starters for Alamogordo tonight. Looks like Isaiah Richards will get the start tonight. Avion Valdez, Trey Sanders, mentioned Deontay Bynum, and Damian Padilla is getting the start. So just like last game, Alamo's switching up the starting lineup a little bit from what we normally see. But I got to say, over the first few games of the season, Alamogordo has had a little bit of a tweak in their starting lineup pretty much every game. So they've kind of moved it around because, you know, you got as many seniors as you do. There's a lot of guys that are certainly worthy of starting. For the Wildcats, Anthony Munoz, number 1. Samuel Hoffackett, number 3. Number 10, Fabian Gutierrez. Number 12, Johan Ramirez. And Charlie Hoffackett, number 23. I don't know if we're doing a national anthem here pregame. They're doing the lineups for everybody. Tigers, by the way, are in their home blacks with white numerals, gold outlining, says Alamogordo across the front of their jerseys. Deming in their home white with maroon numerals and blue outlining, and it says Wildcats across the front of their jerseys. Well, last game, the Tigers' pressure really caused some problems for Deming. Lots of turnovers, and Alamogordo shot the ball well on top of that, but it was a lot of transition points early. Tigers jumped out, I think, scored the first 7 points, and then slowly pulled away, and it was a comfortable game pretty much the whole way for the Tigers. All right, looks like we'll have a national anthem. You know what, we'll just go ahead and keep it right here, and we will let you guys listen in. As the Deming Band performs the national anthem, and we are getting ready to get this one started. Trey Sanders wearing 22, Deontay Bynum wearing 4, Isaiah Richards number 15, Avion Valdez number 2, and Damian Padilla number 10. I believe Alamogordo will go right to left and Deming left to right in the first half of play. It'll be Charlie Hoffackett taking the center tip against Trey Sanders as the officiating crew gets ready to go. And we're ready to get this one underway. Certainly some familiar faces that'll be officiating this game, games we've seen Alamogordo, Cruces, a lot of different, especially the one official here. I really should get their names before, but I did not, though. All right, everybody making sure the scores table is ready to go. And we're ready to get this one underway. Ball is tipped. It is into the Alamogordo front court where Deming will get it in their back court. And bring it across is Samuel Hofackett, as the Tigers will line up in a man-to-man defense. Stolen away by Isaiah Richards. Richards racing on the fast break to the bucket. He's going to be fouled from behind, and they'll say in the act of shooting. So Isaiah Richards will go to the line. Isaiah's really given Alamogordo some good minutes over the first. Yeah, that's 2 free throws. I was going to say the one official was lining up to enter, and then the other official who called the foul said, no, we're shooting free throws here. But going back to Isaiah, he's really given Alamogordo some fine minutes off the bench. He's a good shooter. And, something I said from last year to this year, he's really put on some size compared to last season. At least that's my perception. Maybe he hasn't, and I'm just remembering incorrectly. Free throw misses, but Alamogordo grabs the rebound, and Deontay Bynum's got it. He'll give it to Isaiah. Fires up an open 3. Shot no good. Rebound out to the corner. Saved by Bynum. Bynum got it to Richards. Trey's got it top of the key. Trey will dribble there, and he'll give it off to Avion and now to Deontay. Alamogordo will line up offensively, leading 1-0 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. 7:25 to go in the first. Deontay gives it off left wing to Padilla. Padilla to Deontay, and he'll fire up a long 3. It is no good. Rebound pulled in by Sanders. He'll keep it himself. Picks up his dribble at the right wing, goes inside to Avion. Back outside to Deontay. Deontay, a little hesitation drive, then backpedals. Now he will drive, gets his way to the basket, then kicks it out. Richards, ball fake, comes to just right of the lane. Shot no good. Rebound down to the corner. Another rebound for Alamogordo. Valdez will fire up a 3. That's good. Avion Valdez knocks down the triple, and Alamogordo leads 4-0. 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Into the front court comes Deming, and a ball out between the circles with Hofackett. Bounce pass over to the right corner to Gutierrez. They'll go inside to Charlie Hofackett, and he'll get the bucket to go. And we've got a whistle. And I think they're going to call a delay of game warning on Deming. Number 1, Anthony Munoz, must have touched the basketball and didn't make it an easy grab and inbounds for Alamogordo. Deming going to turn up the pressure in the backcourt. 2-2-1 press and almost stolen away, but Richards able to rip the ball away from one of the Deming players. And the Tigers have it in the front court with Deontay Bynum. Front court left with the basketball. He continues to dribble in that front court left area. Tigers running down along the baseline. Padilla fires up a 3. That's no good. Rebound is pulled in by Samuel Hofackett. And here comes Deming into the front court, trailing 4-2. Tigers double-teaming Hofackett out at the left wing extended. And then a pass and then a bad pass. They found Ramirez cutting from the top of the key. Tried to find his teammate in the low post, Fabian Gutierrez, but he ends up turning it over. Just a bit of token pressure here from Deming as Bynum trying to get it into the front court. He's got it out between the circles. Tigers up by 2. Not as fast of a start as we saw from Alamo the first time these two teams played. Here's Sanders as he tries to spin to the basket. We've got a foul, I believe, or a timeout. Coach Nee wants a timeout, so obviously wasn't seeing what he liked offensively from the team and just didn't feel like they were moving things around the way that he would like to see. So 30-second timeout on the floor. Looks like Demyron Smith is going to come into the game for Alamo. And we'll see what the lineup is, because I did see D go over and check into the scorer's table, and who is checking out here for Alamogordo. It will be Avion, Demyron, Deontay, Damian, and Trey. So Isaiah Richards will check out. And it'll be Demyron to inbound baseline right. Finds Damian on the inbounds. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound. Sanders able to pull it away from Hofackett. Finds Deontay, who ball fakes and drives into the lane. Finds Sanders the baseline. That was a good move there from Deontay. Worked into the lane, got the defenders to attack him, and found Trey open for the easy lay-in. Quick pass inside to Hofackett, who got his defender up in the air, and he will hesitate and lay it up and in. So quick answer there from the Wildcats. As Deontay will bring it into the front court. Tigers up 6-4. Top of the key. Demiron's got the basketball. Gets it out right corner. Padilla. Ball fakes. Kicks it out to Deontay. Right corner, three on the way. No good. Rebound. D trying to tip it away from the defender. He was able to save it. That'd be Munoz. And here comes Deming the other way. The chance to tie or take the lead. Ball comes out to the right corner. Three on the way. No good. Rebound comes out to Avion Valdez, and Valdez will give it off to Deontay. Deontay comes top of the key. He will drive. Goes in the lane. Goes up with a tough shot, but gets it off the glass and good. First buck of the season for Deontay Bynum is good. And Alamogordo leads now 8-4 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Here comes Deming the other way. Another corner three on the way. That's good. As that was, I think that was Munoz that knocked down the three. Might have had that wrong. Anyway, here's Trey Sanders firing up a right wing three, and he puts it in. Tigers answer right back. Sanders with 5 here early in this first quarter, and it's 11-7 Alamogordo. Coming across the midcourt line is Charlie Hofackett. Padilla sticks with him. Tigers triple team him in the corner, and the ball comes loose and stolen away by Alamogordo. And a good pass from Damian Padilla to Deontay Bynum, but he misses on the lay-in on the fast break, and here comes Munoz the other direction. Munoz pull-up jump shot is no good, and I think that shot's no good. Alamogordo's got the rebound. I'm going to go back to that three, and that's the right guy there. Padilla will get another open look at three, and that's no good. Gets his own miss, goes right of the lane, misses again. Rebound tipped, and Valdez has got it. Valdez underneath, fighting for position. A jump ball, and the possession arrow will keep it on this side with Alamogordo. 3:45 to go in the first quarter with Alamogordo in front 11-7. And Valdez will check out, and Marcus Bryant Jr. comes in. Coming off that really good game against Lovington where he knocked down 3 threes. Myron will get it into Trey. He'll fire up a left wing three. That's no good. And the rebound pulled in by Deming, pushing up the floor to the top of the key. And could have been a double dribble there, but it goes to the free throw line. That was Villegas, who I thought double dribbled. And the pass tried to go underneath in the low post, but out of the handle of Gutierrez, and Alamogordo gets it back. So it'll be Padilla to inbounds to Deontay. They'll find Marcus at the near side as there's a little bit of pressure on Deontay. And Marcus will give it off to Deontay out between the circles. Right wing Padilla. They find a cutting Sanders who gets a wide open run down the lane. Layup is good, and he's fouled. They'll count the bucket, and Sanders with 7 points here early for the Tigers out of their 13. And he'll go to the free throw line. Kai Bickham's going to check into the game, as is Isaiah Richards and Nico Stubblefield. Deontay and 1, 2, 3. Tigers need to get one off the floor here. I think it's Isaiah that needs to come off. I'm not sure. I guess Isaiah's coming in for Trey. Jason's getting ready to check in as well. And I'm not sure. A little bit of confusion, but Sanders ready to shoot the free throw now with 3:15 remaining in the first. And he makes. And a really good first quarter for Trey Sanders. They knock down a three, gets a bucket inside on a three-point play. Alamogordo leads 14-7. And so Demiron comes out of the game. So it'll be Isaiah Sanders. I've done that all year. Isaiah Richards, Jason Warren, Marcus Bryant Jr., Kai Bickham, and Nico Stubblefield. Well, I think they're saying Richards can't come into the game because he checked in and then checked out. So they'll put Demiron back into the game, and Isaiah will have to wait for the next whistle. So a little bit of confusion there. Not really anything that matters, but thankfully for Alamogordo, nobody picked up a technical. And Deming ready to go. All right, inbounds comes to Munoz. Alamogordo now looks like they're going to run a little bit of trap pressure. Ball goes over to the right wing. Then they get it to the baseline. Driving baseline hop. The glass shot is no good from Ramirez. Alamogordo steals away the rebound. It's Demyron into the front court for the Tigers. Kai Bickham, top of the key, left open for three, and he puts it in. Kai Bickham, very first touch of the basketball, he puts it down, and Alamogordo leads 17-7. 2:52 to go in the first. Here comes Villegas. Villegas from the right elbow gets a jump shot to roll in for him, and Deming trails 17-9. Stubblefield will bring it to the front court for Alamogordo. Certainly a better look from Deming. This is an improved team from what we saw a little over a week ago. Free throw line jump shot from Demyron Smith as he created some space, and he's got his first bucket. And we got a timeout called by Deming with 2:25 remaining in the first quarter. And wait and see if we got a full or a 30. I think it's a full. And a full timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. On the Register Motor scoreboard, the Tigers 19 and the Wildcats 9. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Rudy and the entire crew at Ochoa Stucco would like to thank this wonderful community for all of their support. It's been a great year, and they're looking forward to many, many more. From everyone at Ochoa Stucco, happy holidays. Ochoa Stucco, 575-442-6745. OFCU has the perfect credit card for you. Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra holiday season expenses. It offers a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. All loans subject to credit approval. Rates are based on creditworthiness. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. These savings won't last. Head into your locally owned and operated Big O Tires today.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome back. Deming trailing 19-9, a full timeout. Tigers come out with now Isaiah Richards on the floor. Stubblefield almost deflected away, but Deming gets it back. Cutting baseline and losing the handle on the basketball was Isaac Chavez. It was a good feed from Yohan Ramirez, but the Tigers will get it back. It is Richards and Bickham, Stubblefield, Bryant, and Warren on the floor for the Tigers. Here's Bryant. Kicks it out Warren, left corner. Bickham's got the basketball, front court left, and holds there. Finds Stubblefield over on the far sideline. Stubblefield, front court right with the basketball, drives to the right wing, gets inside the arc, and now comes back out to the center circle to Bickham. Bickham, a couple of ball fakes, spins away from his defender, top of the key. Another spin move, gets into the lane, kicks it out to the corner. Stubblefield fires a three, no good. Rebound tipped down to the corner where Bryant controls. Now Richards has got it at the right wing. Isaiah holds, and as the Tigers try to get back into motion here, Richards will go to Bryant at the right wing. Finds Bickham top of the key, catch and shoot three, misses. Rebound is taken away by Richards, who gets inside, goes up with a tough shot. It's no good, but he'll get a pair of free throws as they call the foul on number 12 for Deming, Yohan Ramirez. It's his second personal, and the third team foul on Deming. Richards to the line, 1 of 2 at the stripe, and he will roll home the first. Sub for Deming as Charlie Hofackett comes back into the game. And Richards ready for his second free throw. He misses on the second again. 2 for 4 from the line, and Alamogordo leads 20-9. Pass comes out to the near corner to Munoz. Munoz double teamed, and a cross-court pass, this time stolen away by Bickham. Bickham will push up the floor, across the timeline to the top of the key. Finds Richards at the right wing. Defender trying to step in there and steal it away. Step back three from Stubblefield is no good. Rebound inside from Richards. That is in. So he's got his first field goal and 4 points for Isaiah Richards. Really good rebounding from Alamogordo tonight. They've gotten into good positioning. Ball comes left wing to Villegas. Now back outside to Munoz. Munoz guarded by Bryant. Able to work his way in the lane, but lost the handle. Ball comes out ahead to Stubblefield. Stubblefield trying to create some space, and they're going to count the bucket and call a blocking foul. Whew. Stubblefield was being pretty aggressive. Put the shoulder into the defender one time. He came right back at him and put the shoulder into him again. That time he went down. I kind of thought he was going to get called for an offensive foul, but just good aggressive basketball. 24-9 Alamogordo as this lead is slowly swelled out to 15 with 45.7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. That was the third foul called on Yohan Ramirez. And awaiting the free throw. And Stubblefield will try to finish out the three-point play. Back rim no good. And we've got a whistle and a lane violation called on Deming. So it'll give Stubblefield another opportunity here. Called the lane violation on Isaac Chavez, number 34. Stubblefield will miss on the second again. Warren grabbed the rebound but was falling down, tried to get it out to the corner to Bryant, and it's taken away by the Wildcats. Charles Backett got it to his brother, or I should say Sam got it to Charlie. And here's a pull-up jump shot from Charlie, or Samuel Hofackett. Maybe I'll get that right as the game goes on. It's good. Tigers in the front court. Bickham's got it at the right wing, gets a screen from Bryant, works his way to the lane at the free throw line, passes it outside to Richards. 18 seconds remaining here in the quarter, and miscommunication. There's a turnover from Alamogordo. Here comes Villegas, who drives the basket, misses on the scoop shot. Stubblefield fighting for the rebound with Samuel Hofackett. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll go last off the Wildcats. 9 seconds remaining in the first. Alamogordo leads 24-11. And the inbounds. Richards throws it out to head to Stubblefield. Stubblefield misses. Warren on the rebound. His putback is good. And the buzzer will sound, and Alamogordo with a 26-point first quarter, and they lead the Wildcats at 26-11 after one. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. We'll return to Deming right after this. You're tuned in to Tiger Basketball.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Now you have a choice when it comes to keeping massive files of your bank statements every month. With an online e-statement, you'll have an accurate, easy-to-read electronic statement you can access anywhere, anytime. Get more control over your cash flow. And no more giant filing cabinets. Our e-statements get an A+. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Tigers 26, Wildcats 11. As we get ready to begin quarter number 2. Tigers come out with Demyron Smith, Deontay Bynum, Avion Valdez, Damian Padilla, and Trey Sanders. Inbounds goes to Chavez. Chavez gives it off to Charlie Hofackett, who's double-teamed, looking for somebody to find, and gets it to Villegas. And a left wing three on the way will miss everything for Villegas. Or I should say Chavez, and Alamogordo will bring him to the front court. Deontay Bynum, front court right now, between the circles to Valdez. Gets it off to Demyron. Demyron looking to get past Munoz. Top of the key finds Deontay. Deontay goes inside to Damian, who was double-teamed, was able to get the ball back outside to Avion, and Coach Nee calls a new play from the sideline. 30 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Here's Deontay. Gets to the free throw line. Tough jump shot with a hand in his face, and he puts it in. Deontay Bynum knocks down the deuce from the free throw line from about 15 feet out, and the Tigers lead 28-11. Wildcats with the ball in the front court. Ball goes to baseline to Charlie Hofackett. He's caught underneath the basket. Goes out to the corner to Brian Cuba, who fires up a three from the corner. That's no good. The loose ball on the other side by Isaac Chavez. He'll go up with a shot attempt from underneath. It is no good, but he's fouled, and that's the first foul of the game on Alamogordo. Damian Padilla picks up the personal. Tigers did not commit a foul in the first quarter. The 2 free throws for Deming. As I said, looked a little bit better in the first quarter than they did in game number 1. The end result kind of ended up being about the same as the first free throw misses. Cuba will check out of the game for Deming. Tigers led in that first quarter by Trey Sanders with 8. And the second free throw back there, no good. Deontay grabs the rebound for Alamogordo. Valdez will bring it in the front court and running the point. They find Padilla at the right wing. Now a 2-3 zone from Deming. They've been playing mainly man-to-man here early. Deontay fakes on the 3, kicks it out right wing to Padilla, go inside to Demyron. Demyron, good work in the low post, but his fadeaway jump shot is no good. And Deming with the rebound coming the other direction. Samuel Hofacker with the basketball. Swings it out right wing to Yohan Ramirez. They come to the middle of the floor to Samuel Hofacker. He will go up with a jump shot just in front of the free throw line, no good. Padilla has the rebound. And outlets it at the far sideline to Demyron Smith. Demyron looked like he was going to drive. Works around to the baseline, gets cut off, and finds Bynum right wing. Cross-court pass to Padilla for 3, no good. Rebound, Demyron got his hand on it, comes out to the corner, and he's able to grab the rebound. Feed underneath, and trying to go up with the reverse was Deontay. The Deming coach wanted a traveling violation. Not sure who that would have been on, maybe Deontay, and so Bynum will go to the line, and first foul called on Andrew Villegas. And 2 free throws for Deontay Bynum, who had 4 points in that. Actually, he had 2 points in that first quarter. He knocked down one of the buckets here as he misses front rim on the free throw. 6:03 to go in the second on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. And a sub for Deming as Josiah Munoz, number 11, comes into the game. He checks in for Isaac Chavez. Deming getting situated on the lane. And Deontay will shoot the second free throw. And will make on the second. Front rim, back rim, and in. Deming pushes the tempo into the front court. Ball comes all the way to the left wing. Jump stop in the lane. That was a tough shot from Villegas, but got a good look. And then the Tigers will kind of cherry pick on the other end. Timeout called by Deming as Bynum was behind the play and got an easy lay-in. He's got 6 points. Timeout on the floor. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. 5:51 to go in the second. Let's get you all the stats from that first half. Trey Sanders had 4 points for Isaiah Richards, 3 points for Avion Valdez and for Kai Bickham, 2 points for Nico Stubblefield, Jason Warren, Demyron Smith, and that's everybody. For Deming, 4 points for Charlie Hofacker, 3 for Anthony Munoz, 2 for Samuel Hofacker and Andrew Villegas. 31-11, Alamogordo in front here in the second quarter. Tigers come out with the same 5. Valdez, Bynum, Smith, Sanders, and Padilla. Wildcats will come out with Josiah Munoz, Charlie and Samuel Hofacker, Yohan Ramirez, and Andrew Villegas. Tigers run a little bit of pressure right at half court. Deming still hasn't gotten across. Now they do. Coming to the top of the key and almost losing the basketball was Ramirez. Was able to gather it back in, try to jump shot from just inside top of the key. Front of the rim, no good. Here comes Deontay trying to push the pressure. Works his way into the lane, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Deontay. He was a little bit out of control going through there. I'm not sure he made clean contact with the Deming player, but he did his best to avoid him, and I think caught him with his right leg, and the Deming player was parked out in the lane, so Deontay was doing his best to try to turn up the tempo and get all the way to the basket. He nearly did, but gets charged with the offensive foul. Samuel Hofacker lost the handle on the basketball with Valdez on him. When he tried to get back to it over at the far sideline, his foot stepped out of bounds, and Alamogordo will get it back. Smith will give it to Valdez, and he'll bring it across midcourt for the Tigers with 5:20 remaining in the second quarter. Padilla at the left wing. Goes to the left elbow to Smith. They work it around the horn. Bynum back to Smith. They go inside Sanders. Sanders underneath the basket. Dribbles once. Trying to go up with a shot. Not sure I get the traveling violation there, unless he was really shuffling his feet a lot there because he dribbled once and looked like he didn't take an extra step. I don't know. Anyway, Tigers up by 20. Wildcats with the basketball now in the right corner. Josiah Munoz right of the lane, goes up with the jump shot. Off the glass, no good. Hofak able to grab the rebound underneath, but has his shot blocked by Sanders. Here's Demyron Smith with the basketball, and Smith will now set up the Tiger offense. Valdez, right corner three. It's off the side of the backboard, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. It's kind of weird. He didn't go and get the basketball there. He could have rebounded it. It was coming right to him, and he kind of let it go. Anyhow, Deming gets it back. Yohan Ramirez will inbound to Samuel Hofak. Tigers look like they're going to be making some subs here. Maybe a full line change for Alamogordo coming up soon. Valdez almost able to tip it away from Ramirez. Yohan Ramirez with the basketball. Goes left of the lane and tried to find his teammate Villegas. And it was too tall. He got a piece of it, did Villegas, but it deflects out of bounds to the near sideline. Still no changes from Alamogordo. I'd imagine they will wait until the halfway point of the quarter. Kai Bickham looks like he's itching to get into the game, and almost a pass out of bounds by Valdez. Ball comes around to the right wing to Deontay. Avion's got it the left wing. Hands it off now to Padilla. Padilla left, front court left, now front court right, over to Bynum. Bynum will find Padilla. Padilla fires up a three. That's no good. Rebound is out to the corner. Wildcats are able to control it, and Ramirez will come up the near sideline. Ramirez ran into Valdez, and the loose ball comes to Bynum. Bynum to the basket. I don't know if he intended to pass it there or if he just lost the handle, but it went right to Smith, and Demyron's got the bucket, and Alamogordo leads 33-11. 3:35 remaining in the second. Yeah, we'll see a full line change for Alamogordo at the next whistle. Jump stop and a kick out to the corner to Ramirez. Ramirez then swings back around right of the lane, off the glass and good. Yohan Ramirez gets the bucket. And 3:20 remaining here in the second. Hand off to Deontay, swings it out left wing. Valdez gets a wide open look at three. It's no good. And the rebound pulled in by Charlie Hofak. Tigers trying to draw a tie-up, and they will draw a turnover. I think. Which direction did they point there? I think it's going to be Deming basketball. So the Tigers bring in Marcus Bryant Jr., Isaiah Richards, Kai Bickham, Jason Warren, and Nico Stubblefield, probably to play the final 3:09 of the quarter. And it is Deming basketball, as the inbounds will be Villegas, who will give it to Munoz. Munoz out between the circles. He will swing it in the lane to Villegas. Quick kick out to the corner to Luis Nunez. And Bickham tried to come out there and pressure him, commits the foul. The third team foul on Alamogordo. First on Bickham. Two more fouls, and Deming's in the bonus. Far sideline inbound for the Wildcats. It'll be Nunez to put it in. Samuel Hofak there, Charlie Hofak on the floor, and throws it right to Bickham. Bickham pushes the tempo up the floor. Bickham all the way to the basket, goes up with the shot. He was tripped up, and is he okay? He's okay. Looked a little bit worse for wear when he went down to the floor. Got a smile on his face, so he's fine. But he did end up falling to the floor on the play. So it'll be Bickham to the line to shoot two. He's made a three back in the first quarter. And Bickham will make on the first. Kai's got four. Tigers in front by 21. And the free throw up and no good. Just swims out, but Warren, well, he had his hands on the rebound, but it was taken away by Gutierrez. Wildcats trying to come up the floor, and Bickham did a nice job of cutting off the Deming player at the near sideline. And Nico or Isaiah that tried to get an outlet pass up ahead to Kai, but threw it too far in front of him. Goes out of bounds. And it'll be an inbounds for the Wildcats. They trail 34-13. 2:40 to go on the Richardson Motor scoreboard here in quarter number two. Working to the left elbow and kicking it out, Munoz. leaving it behind, and Richards diving to try to steal it away, and now a steal by Warren. Warren into the open floor, and he's going to lose the handle of the basketball. And a frustration from Warren, but he's got a smile on his face. But you kind of tell from the sideline a level of frustration from Coach Nee. I talked about it. I mean, it's an opportunity in this game to, I don't think there's any doubt who's gonna win this one, but to try and have the intensity and go out there and play well. And Deming's going to turn it over coming in the front court. Tigers race ahead. Bryant trying to toss it up on an alley-oop to Warren with a lot of traffic. It's stolen away by Deming. And a right wing three from Samuel Hofack. It is no good. Rebound is pulled in, but we got a jump ball, and the possession arrow will give it to Alamogordo. Isaiah Richards able to draw the tie-up with Gutierrez. And Richards will inbound for Alamogordo. Richards gives it to Bickham, finds Stubblefield. Stubblefield into the front court. Comes to the left wing. Cross-court pass right wing to Bryant. He'll fire up a three. Good. Gets the kind iron. Spun off the front of the rim and in. And Bryant gets his first bucket of the game. Pretty much everybody who's played tonight has gotten on the score sheet. Munoz gets to the free throw line and able to create some separation. And misses on the shot. Loose ball eventually comes to right back. No, not to Munoz. That one went to Gutierrez, and Gutierrez gets the jump shot in the lane. Tigers in front 37-15, a minute 25 to go in the second quarter. Bryant's got the ball between the circles, finds Bickham at the free throw line. Bickham to Bryant. Stubblefield left wing open for three. Shot's no good. Rebound, Richards able to tip it to himself, kicks it out again. Nico decides not to shoot the three this time. Nico gets to the right elbow, finds Bickham left wing. Kai misses on three, and Hofack grabs the rebound. This is Samuel up the near sideline for the Wildcats. Comes to between the circles, double teamed by Warren and Bickham. And ends up kicking it out to the right corner, and then losing the ball, driving to the basket was Gutierrez, and Alamogordo will get the ball back. 53.5 seconds remaining. And Richards will roll the ball in to Bryant, and Bryant will touch it, and we'll start the clock. Ball comes out left corner. Stubblefield left open for three again. Unable to get it to go. Richards comes clobbering in to try to grab the rebound, but he'll commit the foul. And it'll be the 14th foul on Alamogordo, 46.2 seconds remaining. Tigers have fired a lot of threes. They haven't made very many. I think they've only hit 3 in the game. I would guess they've probably shot closer to 15 or 20. Deming again turns it over. Warren's got the basketball. Warren kicks it out to Bryant. Left corner, finds Bickham wide open for three. That is no good. Rebound is pulled in by the Wildcats and Cuba. Cuba comes up the near sideline, but airmails a pass for Hofack. He had him wide open in the low post, the left of the lane, but could not connect. 23.5 seconds remaining. Richards will inbound to Bryant. And again, we'll roll it in. And Bryant will bring it up with 20 seconds remaining across midcourt. Finds Richards at the right wing. Gives it off to Bryant. 17 seconds left. Back to Richards. Kind of a matchup zone here from Deming. Richards to Bryant. 9 seconds left. Gives it off to Richards. Richards works baseline. Kicks it out to Marcus. Marcus finds Nico in the low post. Nico catches in midair and shoots it. And it's good. And the Tigers will end the quarter on a positive as they lead by 24 going to the locker room. On the Richardson Motors scoreboard, it's the Tigers 39, the Wildcats 15. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230, 1019.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
High interest rates on car loans can cost you big money. Local Credit Union wants to put a little breathing room in your budget. Move your vehicle loan to Local Credit Union for 1% or more, less than your current interest rate, with no payments for 60 days. Even if you have a local loan, you may still be able to save. Stop by Local Credit Union 9th and Washington or apply online at localcreditunion.com. Federally insured, member NCUA. Open to Otero County residents, floor rate of 2.99% on approved credit.
Rudy and the entire crew at Ochoa Stucco would like to thank this wonderful community for all of their support. It's been a great year, and they're looking forward to many, many more. From everyone at Ochoa Stucco, happy holidays. Ochoa Stucco, 575-442-6745.
Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. These savings won't last. Head into your locally owned and operated Big O Tires today.
OFCU has the perfect credit card for you. Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra holiday season expenses. It offers a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. All loans subject to credit approval. Rates are based on creditworthiness. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30-1019. Alamogordo leads 39-15 at halftime on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show. Thanks for tuning in. And, kind of some of the first game, Tigers really have not pressured Deming on defense nearly as much as they did in the first game. So, but Deming, a lot of unforced turnovers. The Tigers have, they're lining up in kind of an aggressive zone, and certainly making Deming have to make some difficult passes. But they're certainly not. They're not pressuring up the court. They may be pressuring a little bit when they get into the half court, but it's the Tigers for the most part have not been especially aggressive there. I don't know. Maybe they'll change things a little bit as they go into the second half, but they've gotten, I think, everybody but with the exception of a couple of the junior varsity guys that were probably played 3 quarters or 4 quarters in their junior varsity matchup. I think they're the only guys that didn't get on the floor, but we'll see them in the second half, I would assume, probably for at least 1 quarter out there on the floor when it rolls around. But comfortable for the Tigers, maybe at times not. You got to remember, Deming scored 17 points the entire game the first round, so you could tell that there were a couple of, and it was mainly offensive possessions where Coach Nee was, you could tell he was getting a little frustrated, hands on hips, kind of, tilted head, and just not especially excited with the execution of the Tigers. And I'm sure he'll be talking about that in the locker room as we speak with some of the things that he wants to see better in the second half. But for Alamo, they're in a comfortable spot, up by 24. But I think they would also believe that they could certainly be playing a little bit better than they are at the moment. So we'll see what the second half looks like. We will take another break here on the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show. The Alamogordo Tigers with a 39-15 lead. We will tell you about, I said we were going to do it the pregame, but pregame kind of went by fast. We will tell you all about the tournaments that are happening throughout the area and some of the first matchups coming up on Thursday. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Tigers up at halftime, 39-15 over the Deming Wildcats. We'll be back after this.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
If you and your family are looking for a new home, you don't have to look far for a home mortgage. As a community bank, we not only have great rates, we offer you friendly financial service right here in the neighborhood. There are a lot of options in real estate lending. We're here to see that you get a loan you can live with. Talk to us about your home mortgage. We're an equal housing lender. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
It's never too early to lay away. Letter jackets for Christmas.
The Winter Circle offers a variety of letter jackets in traditional styles for your students in Alamogordo, Cloudcroft, Tularosa, and Mescalero. Stop by today and help make your high schoolers' last years memorable. Lay away your letter jacket now. The Winter Circle, outfitting champions for over 50 years.
1201 East 10th Street. Open Monday through Friday.
Go Tigers! See you at the games!
High interest rates on car loans can cost you big money. Local Credit Union wants to put a little breathing room in your budget. Move your vehicle loan to Local Credit Union for 1% or more less than your current interest rate with no payments for 60 days. Even if you have a Local loan, you may still be able to save. Stop by Local Credit Union 9th and Washington or apply online at localcreditunion.com. Federally insured, member NCUA. Open to Otero County residents, floor rate of 2.99% on approved credit.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9. Alamogordo with a 39-15 lead at halftime. Both teams have returned from their respective locker rooms. Not sure if I ran through the halftime stats. 8 points for Trey Sanders, 6 points for Deontay Bynum, 4 points for Kai Bickham, Isaiah Richards, Demyron Smith, and Nico Stubblefield. 3 points for Avion Valdez and Marcus Bryant Jr., 2 points for Jason Warren. As I said, pretty much everybody who's been on the floor tonight has gotten on the score sheet this evening. So that's certainly a positive for Alamogordo, that they've worked the ball around and different guys have gotten the opportunities as the night has progressed. So, like I said, we may see in the two JV guys that are up on the varsity side are Aiden Jennings and Aaron Herrera. So we'll see if it's fourth quarter when they get out there or what exactly will be the call there. All right, I promised I was going to get to some of these brackets. The Johnny May Classic is this weekend. You know what? I don't have one of the Johnny May here in front of me. I guess I got to go into another folder here. They'll open up against Hagerman coming up on Thursday at 6:30. Ruidoso, Loving, Santa Rosa, Cobre, and Lordsburg, and McCurdy are also in that tournament. Thule girls will head out to Texaco. They will play Estancia to open up that tournament, 3:45 on Thursday. Newcomb, Tatum, Jow, Tahachi, Magdalena, and, of course, Texaco in that tournament. The Mountaintop Tournament, Cloudcroft girls will open up against Carrizozo at 5:30 on Thursday. Hondo, Animas, Lordsburg, Mountainair, Hatch, and Cliff are part of that tournament. On the boys' side, Cloudcroft will open up against Hondo, Cliff, Mountainair, Clovis Christian, Carrizozo, and Hatch and Animas are a part of that tournament as well. We'll get you the Mescalero tournament when we got another stoppage. As the Deming Wildcats going right to left will have the ball first. Tigers come out with Padilla, Bynum, Richards, Bryant and Sanders to open up things for the Tigers. Top of the key with the basketball is Hofackett. He'll give it off to the right wing, now to the baseline. They find Gutierrez. Gutierrez gets Richards up in the air, goes up with the shot. And well done there by Gutierrez underneath. He's got his fourth point of the night. It's 39-17 with 7.5 minutes to go. Bynum with the basketball between the circles. Finds Padilla at the right wing. Zone again for Deming. Tigers trying to swing it around. Padilla in the right corner. Passes it right back out to Bynum. They go to the free throw line, kick it to Richards. Now a long three from Bynum off the pass from Padilla, and Bynum hits it. 9 points for Deontay Bynum, and Alamogordo leads 42-17. Munoz with the basketball, top of the key, and was hoping to get it out to the left corner to Hofackett, who was cutting to the basket. And so clearly a miscommunication there. Bynum will bring it to the front court for Alamogordo. Under 7 minutes remaining. Get it out left corner. Padilla will fire three. No good. Sanders able to get the rebound. Snatched it away with one arm. Nice strong rebound for the Tigers senior. Trey continues to dribble. Trey at the top of the key. Gets it out to Deontay. And Deontay front court right will get a screen from Sanders. Comes to the free throw line. Steps back, still keeps his dribble. Gets into the lane. Kicks it out corner. Marcus will fire a three. That's no good. Sanders tried to get to the rebound that time, but it tips off his hand and out of bounds, and it'll go back over to Deming. 6:25 remaining third quarter. Hofackett, bounce pass to Hofackett. Sam to Charlie, and out to the right corner, driving. And having the ball knocked away was Gutierrez. Richards with the nice defensive play. He pushes up the floor. Richards in the lane. Feeds Padilla, but Padilla unable to get the shot up. Had it knocked away. And here comes Deming pushing the other way. Samuel Hofackett into the lane. And he's going to have his shot blocked by Richards. Isaiah thought he got a clean block, but I don't know if it was on the body or on the arm. I'm going to say it's on the arm. I think maybe he came across the arm before he got the basketball. And it'll be two free throws for Samuel Hofackett. Good open break there for the Tigers. When they got in the front court, it was a wonderful feed from Richards, and Padilla, I don't know if he just had a tough time handling the basketball, going up with it, but didn't really get a clean shot at it as Hofackett makes the first free throw. Second goes up and misses. Rebound, Richards has got it. He's been really good on the boards tonight. Here comes Deontay Bynum dishing out left corner. Bryant pump fakes. Now goes to Sanders at the free throw line. Really nice spin move into the lane, and he finishes. Double figures now for Trey Sanders. And the Tigers lead 44-18. Trying to crest that 30-point lead for the first time tonight. Ball at the right wing with Ramirez. Alamogordo playing man-to-man defense. Charlie Hofackett guarded by Sanders. Comes to the elbow. Hands it off to Samuel. Hofackett with the basketball between the circles. D almost got in there. Deontay nearly got in there and stole the basketball away. Pass goes to Munoz now. Munoz between the circles, and he throws it away to Padilla. Padilla will find Smith, who pump fakes, goes up with the shot. It's no good. Rebound tipped out and controlled by Hofackett. Hofackett looking for a bounce pass out to the corner. There was nobody there. And then a pass up ahead is almost stolen away. Bynum, who was still behind the play, gets the easy lay-in. And we've got a timeout called by Deming. Wildcats just making some passes to really nobody in particular. And I don't know if it's just more supposed to be anticipation or what exactly is happening there, but giving Alamogordo some free fast breaks. And the Tigers lead 46-18 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. 4:58 remaining in the third. We will take a break and come right back. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Rudy and the entire crew at Ochoa Stucco would like to thank this wonderful community for all of their support. It's been a great year, and they're looking forward to many, many more. From everyone at Ochoa Stucco, happy holidays. Ochoa Stucco, 575-442-6745. OFCU has the perfect credit card for you. Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra holiday season expenses. It offers a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. All loans subject to credit approval. Rates are based on creditworthiness. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is
Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. These savings won't last. Head into your locally owned and operated Big O Tires today.
Wildcats bring it in the front court. Ball's deflected out of bounds by Alamogordo, and they'll keep it with the baseline right inbounds. 4:47 to go third quarter. Tigers 46, Wildcats 18. Pass into the low post. Off the inbounds. It is tipped out of bounds on the rebounds. Kai Bickham felt like that was out of bounds last off of Deming. By the way, it's Bickham, Warren, Stubblefield, Demyron Smith, and Avion Valdez on the floor now for the Tigers. And a lot of line changes in this game. Pass underneath to Charlie Hofackett. Can't get the low post shot to go. And here comes Avion Valdez in the front court, shadowed by Sam Hofackett. And now between the circles with it, Valdez gives it off right wing. Man-to-man defense now for Deming. Bickham. Cross-court pass in the left wing of the right corner. Valdez fires a three. It's no good. Smith inside grabs the rebound, finds Valdez. Couldn't get the layup to go in the low post. Now it's a battle for the rebound, and we're going to see a timeout called by Valdez. It'll be a 30-second timeout called by Alamogordo. So I don't think Coach called it. I think Avion called it. And Avion's a little bit worse for wear after that. I think he may be. We'll call it the midsection. Because I think he's okay. He's running it off at the moment. Yeah, we're going to call it the midsection is where he caught something. So we're going to see a sub, though. And I mentioned Alamogordo was running a couple of JV guys up tonight, and Aaron Herrera is going to get an opportunity here. He just checked in. And so the Tigers will work their way back out there. And so Herrera will get his first opportunity on the varsity level. All right, inbounds for the Tigers. Smith finds Bickham in the corner. Gives it back to Demyron. Demyron finds a cutting Herrera, who lays it up and in. And that, of course, gets the entire Tiger bench off their feet anytime JV player in a clap of he's a freshman. And the jump shot no good. The rebound tip out to the corner. That was a jump shot no good from Deming. And so the Tigers will get it back. Herrera will get the inbounds from Bickham. And I've been, it's one of those things I've been watching the JV a bit more this year because this, big senior group is going to graduate. And I think the Tigers have got a pretty good group there. Herrera drives the basket, crossed over his defender, and that got the JV and freshman guys. And Coach Nee wanting the players to hold off on the chant there. And Herrera's going to miss back rim on the first free throw. Tigers up by 30. 3:45 remaining in the third. 48-18 the lead. And glass and in for Herrera. And it'll be Samuel Hofackett bringing the front court. Ball at the left wing to Villegas. And at the free throw line, they go down underneath and find a man. Ramirez goes up with a shot attempt. Or check that. Ramirez fed to Gutierrez, and Gutierrez will go to the line. But in spurts, Deming has ran their offense much better than what we saw. I mean, it just felt all over the place in that first game between the Tigers and the Wildcats. And again, I feel like you've seen some, or at least I've seen some improvement from the first time this team's played. And, again, that you get more opportunities to play and things change up a little bit. So. Second free throw misses. Rebound is on the floor. Got players diving for it. Herrera tried to get to it, but ends up in the hands of the Wildcats. And then Smith able to steal it. Smith finds Stubblefield. Stubblefield to the basket. His layup attempt is no good. but he will earn 2 free throws with the foul committed by Villegas. That'll be his 3rd personal. Both teams on 2 team fouls in the 3rd quarter. And Nico, 0 of 2 at the line, will go back to the stripe. And Rattle out the first. Sub for Deming as they bring on Luis Nunez. Whoever he subbed for was already on the bench when I looked over at the sub. And the free throw good this time from Stubblefield. He's got 5. And the Tigers lead 50-19. 3:20 remaining in the 3rd. Ball between the circles as Samuel Hofaket's got it. Man-to-man defense for Alamogordo. Hofaket continues to dribble with Herrera on him. Swings it out to the left wing. Ball out in the left corner with Ramirez. Ramirez throws it right to Stubblefield. Stubblefield racing the front court. And he tried to stuff it down but couldn't get it in. And the Wildcats will come the other way. At the free throw line and out to the corner. Going up with the shot and hitting. Off the glass and good from Gutierrez. Yeah, that was a theme last year for Alamogordo was guys trying to dunk and not being successful. And they've got 2 or 3 guys in this team that can throw it down, but I understand somebody wanted to try that. Padilla fires a 3. That's no good. And Charlie Hofaket's got it. Tigers up by 29. All the way to the top of the key, left wide open and firing a 3 and putting it in is Ramirez. Nobody picked him up. And the Tigers' lead has fallen to 26. Cross midcourt with it is Padilla. Swings it out to the left wing to Stubblefield. Top of the key to Warren. 2 minutes remaining. Padilla's got it. Going to the low post to Bickham. Bickham trying to create some space. Throws it off the side of the backboard. He goes up with the shot attempt. Kai thought he got fouled. Samuel Hofaket brings in the front court. He weaves his way through defenders. Kicks it out the right corner. Pump fake and a jump shot. No good from Gutierrez. Charlie Hofaket goes up with the shot attempt, and it's no good, but he earns the foul and 2 free throws. 1:49 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and the Tigers, I think, had it up 50-19. Last 5 points have been from Deming. And Hofaket will go to the line. He has 4 points. First time to shoot some free throws in this one. He'll miss front rim on the first. And we'll see the other Tiger JV player on the varsity roster tonight, Aiden Jennings, coming in, and Kai Bickham will check out. So Jennings and Herrera, Smith, Stubblefield, and Warren. Jennings will grab the rebound off the free throw miss from Hofaket. And here comes Alamogordo. Smith top of the key, kicks in the lane, now kicks it out to the right wing to Herrera. And between the circles with it, Stubblefield finds Smith right corner. Inside they go to Warren. Warren tries to post up, gets underneath the basket, creates some room, but misses on the lay-in. Putback is there off the offensive rebound. And Jason Warren doing what he does, fighting hard underneath the basket, and was able to grab his own miss and make it the second time around. And miss on the free throw, but the rebound grabbed by Jennings, who finds Warren. Back to Jennings. Jennings feeds it to the opposite side to Herrera. Herrera looking for somebody to outlet it to and gets it to the left wing to Smith. Smith top of the key, trying to work in the lane, and Smith ends up traveling. He was trying to find somewhere to pass the ball to, but kind of started carrying it like a football a little bit there. And with 1:10 remaining in the 3rd, ball goes back over to Deming. As Hofaket will inbounds to Nunez. Nunez at the right wing over the right corner. Gutierrez gives it to Samuel Hofaket, right wing. Guarded by Herrera. Ball comes to the left wing to Cuba. Right wing ball to Gutierrez. Gutierrez fires up a tough shot from the top of the key. Warren, between 2 Deming players, grabs the rebound and gives it to Smith, who will come to the top of the key with the basketball. Hand it off to Herrera now. And Herrera will give it back to Smith. He'll fire top of the key 3, and he'll put it in. Demyron Smith with the three, and the Tigers lead 55-24. Looking to drive and getting cut off was Nunez. Nunez will give it off to Samuel Hofackett. Left of the lane. Goes up with a tough shot, but a shot that goes in. Smith stayed with him the whole way and had a hand right in his face, but Hofackett able to knock it down. 55-26, 12 seconds remaining now in the third. Stubblefield's got it left wing, 9 seconds to go. Stubblefield stops at the free throw line. Underneath, gets the ball to Herrera, who tried on the lay-in, but the bucket's no good, and that'll end the quarter. 55-26 after 3 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. The Alamogordo Tigers lead the Deming Wildcats. We'll come back right after this here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019, the Exciter Media app, alamosportsandtalk.com, or your Alexa device. Say enable Alamo Sports and Talk.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Sometimes you just need a loan. Your daughter Debbie is getting married. Your son Toby needs a new tuba. Let's face it, families cost money. Things come up that you had no way of predicting. We make personal loans for occasions like this to people who have good credit. So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected, stop in and see us about a personal loan, subject to credit approval.
First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019 to start the fourth quarter. Tigers will have the basketball. Herrera, Jennings, Sanders, Padilla, and Valdez will begin the quarter for the Wildcats. It'll be Cuba, Sam and Charlie Hofackett, Ramirez, as Padilla gets the ball. Well, had it slip through his hands, and Deming player tried to save it going out of bounds and threw it right off of Padilla, and out of bounds it goes. And Coach Nee heading his hand there a little bit coming out of the quarter break, but Tigers are in control on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, 55-26. As the ball near the midcourt line with Samuel Hofackett, Herrera on him, and the ball turned over. Valdez pushing up the floor. Valdez all the way to the basket, had the shot blocked, and ended up right back in Valdez's hands as he was going out of bounds. And good defense there by the Wildcats. They got back in transition, and it'll go back to Deming. Good hustle from Deming. That's one thing for Deming. This is not a team that's certainly quitting. They certainly need to take better care of the basketball, but they're fighting hard. Into the lane is Charlie Hofackett. Goes up with a tough shot with a couple of defenders around him. A battle for the rebound is deflected out of bounds, last off of Alamogordo. And it'll be a baseline left inbounds. As it goes to left corner, Samuel Hofackett gets the inbounds, goes to Charlie, back out to Sam. Left corner three on the way is no good. Rebound is deflected right back to Samuel. Samuel goes up with a shot in the lane. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it on this side as it was Sanders that got his hand on the basketball in the shot attempt. And another offensive possession chance for Deming. Tigers really haven't had an opportunity to set up in their half court except for right at the quarter start. Tigers able to steal it away on an entry pass inside to Charlie Hofackett. Herrera pushing up the near sideline and continuing to work to try to get to the basket, and goes up with a shot attempt, will be fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line. Will Aaron Herrera. 3 points for him already. Tigers scoring very spread out. Sanders, I believe, the only person in double figures. No, Deontay is as well. He's got 11 to lead the Tigers. First free throw misses. 11 for Deontay, 10 for Trey. and the second free throw goes in. 4 for Aaron Herrera and his first varsity action. 6:58 to go in the fourth. Tigers up by 30, 56-26. Ball comes out towards midcourt, out to the left corner. Charlie Hofag looked like he was going to fire up a 17-foot jump shot, passes up on it. Free throw line jump shot is going to be up and in from Isaac Chavez. And he's got his first bucket of the game, and the Tigers lead back down to 28. 6:38 remaining in the fourth quarter as Valdez brings it across the timeline. Herrera at the left wing looks to drive in the lane. Kicks it out to Padilla at the right corner, then back to Herrera. And he'll give it off to Valdez. Coach Nee yells out a new play, and then a pass that was intended for Padilla is going to be off his hand and out of bounds. And back over to Deming. 6:20 remaining. Bounce pass goes to Charlie Hofack at the free throw line. Out to the right corner and going up with the runner. Shot is no good. Sanders might have gotten a piece of that on the shot attempt by Gutierrez. Herrera gets it up ahead to Sanders. Sanders spins in midair and makes the catch right in front of the Deming player Ramirez. That was very nice from Sanders. He now leads the Tigers with 12 points. And then driving to the basket. Should have been a travel, but they say Sanders blocked the shot out of bounds. The Deming player was out of control, and he definitely took an extra step. But baseline left inbounds here for Deming. They go underneath to Charlie Hofack, and Valdez got in there to knock it away. Now it's multiple players on the floor diving for it, and it's going to be a jump ball or timeout. And it looks like it'll be a full timeout, so Deming gets to keep it. Just making sure. Yeah, it is a full timeout. 5:45 remaining in the fourth, 58-28. Alamogordo is in front of the Richardson Motors scoreboard. We'll take a break and come right back. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. And I'll try to get it to the Exciter Media app and on alamosportsandtalk.com. All right, we're going to keep it right here. I was having trouble getting logged back in to get the break in for us. So I told you I was going to mention the Mescalero Apache tournament bracket. Their holiday tournament is coming up. And on the boys' side, Alamo Navajo, Fort Sumner, Capitan, Gateway Christian, Quemado, Escalante, Corona, and Mescalero. It's Mescalero versus Corona in the first game at 6:30 on Thursday. The Mescalero girls will also open up with Corona at 5 o'clock on Thursday. Capitan, Fort Sumner, Escalante, Gateway Christian, Alamo Navajo, and Quemado. So pretty much the same on both sides. So again, full brackets are up on the Alamo Sports and Talk Facebook page, on Twitter, on Instagram if you want to peruse through those yourself and look at game times. If you want to go to Cloudcroft or Mescalero. As Alamogordo gets a steal here, Valdez takes it away off of the timeout from the Wildcats. And Valdez will ball handle out near midcourt. Avion finds Padilla, or I should say Herrera. Herrera at the left wing. Herrera will give it to Jennings out between the circles. Jennings finds Valdez, and Valdez is going to be bumped out of bounds by the Wildcat player. That was Ramirez. And the Tigers will get the inbounds at the near sideline. Sanders, Padilla, Valdez. Inbounds goes to Padilla. Has in the right corner. Tried to feed it underneath to Sanders. There'll be a foul called. Oh, they're going to call 3 seconds. So Sanders gets called for a 3-second violation. I'm surprised they called 3 seconds. I didn't think the Tigers had the ball inbounds that long, but I guess they did. Driving the lane and going up with the runner and missing is Anthony Munoz. Tigers grab the rebound. And Sanders will get the basketball. Sanders trying to fight Jennings, who was trying to catch him cutting towards the basket, but Jennings sort of slowed up a little bit. And ball goes out of bounds off his fingertips and back over to Deming. Ball at the right wing. Looks like Isaiah Richards is going to check into the game for Alamogordo. Right of the lane, jump shot, no good. Sanders able to secure the rebound and give it off to Valdez. Valdez Comes to the right wing, feeds it out to Herrera. Aaron Herrera with the basketball between the circles. Herrera will give it to Valdez. 4:33 remaining inside to go to Jennings. Jennings trying to work around Hofackett. Gets the pass off to the opposite side to Padilla. And now out between the circles, Herrera with the basketball. Herrera will give it to Padilla. Padilla trying to go inside to Sanders. Instead fights Herrera, cutting the lane. Herrera was off balance pretty much the whole time. Did get a shot up. And here comes Munoz pressing the other way for Deming. Munoz to the basket. Shot blocked off the backboard by Sanders. And here's Herrera. Comes to the near sidelines, finds Valdez. Valdez will fire up a three. It's no good. Rebound underneath is a scramble. And we'll have a jump ball, and we'll see the ball stay on this end with Alamogordo. And Isaiah Richards will come into the game, and it will be for, who's he coming in for? Sanders? Deontay goes to the table to check in, and he'll come in for Avion. So Deontay back in the game, and Isaiah back into the game for the Tigers. 4 minutes to go in the game. Bounce pass goes to Jennings. Jennings off the inbounds, gets the lay-in. And the Tigers get both of their JV guys some varsity points. And top of the key with the basketball. Wildcats. Pass to the left wing. Ramirez shot is no good for the three. Now another scramble for the basketball on the floor. Deming comes away with it this time. Top of the key three is good from Anthony Munoz. And we got a timeout called by Deming off of the made shot. 60-31, Alamogordo in front. 3:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. And it looks like it's a 30-second timeout this time, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Well, the Tigers certainly look they're on their way to the victory. And we'll try to close out as strong as they can. Another sub for Alamogordo is, looks like Marcus Bryant has come into the game. I believe Padilla checked out for him, so it'll be Marcus Bryant, Isaiah Richards, Deontay Bynum, and then Aiden Jennings and Aaron Herrera. Herrera's got 4. Jennings has got 2. Trey Sanders, we're going to lead the Tigers here with 12. Deontay Bynum with 11. And Demyron Smith with 7. Probably have seen the last of, well, Deontay's on the floor right now. So we'll see. Deontay may change that. But the Wildcats are going to try to turn up the pressure in the backcourt. And Deontay dribbles right past his defender. Deontay finds Jennings, cut in the basket. And Jennings has got 4. So both of the Tiger players that predominantly play junior varsity have ended up with 4 points each tonight. 62-31, Alamogordo in front, 3:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Pass goes out to the right corner. Gutierrez for Deming. And passes a little bit behind his teammate Ramirez, but he tracked it down. Now it's a battle for the basketball in the corner. And it looks like Ramirez stepped out of bounds to the far sideline. Deming will sub in 3. As Charlie Hofackett comes back into the game, same with Josiah Munoz and Luis Nunez. Again, it's Bryant, Bynum, Herrera, Jennings, and Richards on the floor for the Tigers. Richards will bring it in the front court, comes all the way to the top of the key, and he'll curl back around. Pass finds Bryant at the free throw line. He goes up with a tough runner in the lane. The battle for the rebound is going to go out of bounds, and it'll go back over to Deming. 2:53 to go, fourth quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Tigers up by 31. Now between the circles, ball goes to the right wing, firing up a 3, and missing everything there was Nunez, but Hofackett underneath got the loose ball. Shot attempt was halfway down and fell out, and Richards grabs another rebound. Richards he tries to find Herrera out in front of the play, but it's too far in front of him, and it'll go back over to Deming. Yeah, that's been a part of it for Alamogordo. It's been a little sloppy at times, especially on the fast break. The Tigers just haven't been very clean when they've gotten into the open court. There's a couple of ball fakes by Munoz as he gets to the mid-post and then passes it back outside to Nunez. Nunez goes inside to Charlie Hofackett on Jennings, goes up with the shot, and coming from behind, Bryant got the block, and here comes Bynum racing up the far sideline. Deontay gets into the lane, still has the dribble, and will backpedal out as we hit the 2-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Deontay off a screen, comes to the elbow. He's left open to the left wing and fires up a 3. It's no good. Rebound. Richards will track down in the corner. Isaiah's probably got at least 10 rebounds in this game. Herrera going to fire up a three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Samuel Hofackett for Deming. And Richards staying right with him. Ball still in the backcourt. Comes across the timeline in the hands of Munoz now. Left wing three on the way is no good. And we're just firing up shots on both ends. Blocked from Bynum as the rebound was grabbed by Munoz. The low post tried to go up with the shot. And out of bounds to Deming. Sub for Deming as Josiah Munoz checks out. And Brian Cuba comes back into the game. Charlie Hofackett will inbound to Samuel Hofackett, left corner. Now left wing, ball fake by Munoz. Gets to the free throw line. He's double teamed, goes up with a tough shot. Back of the rim, no good. Herrera gets in there for the rebound, gives it to Richards. And up the near sideline with it comes Bynum. Bynum with the ball at the right wing, top of the key with the basketball. And Richards will fire up a three. That's no good. Now, Tigers have not really had the range from the outside tonight. Wildcats get into the front court. Munoz stops short of committing a charge on Richards. Now a long three on the way is no good. And Bynum and the rebound tipped out of his hands, but right to Richards. Here's Bryant out to the corner. Herrera will ball fake. 55 seconds remaining, by the way. And Herrera will be fouled by Cuba in the lane. 54 seconds remaining. Just the third team foul. And the Tigers will have an inbounds. Richards will check out. Stubblefield will come in. Stubblefield inbound baseline right for the Tigers. Inbounds goes to Deontay. Deontay stopped and was bumped into by Hofackett. That would be the fourth team foul. Tigers will shoot free throws coming up next. Just like the first quarter, Alamogordo has not committed a foul in this quarter. And Stubblefield will inbounds. Inbounds to Bynum. Catch and shoot from the baseline is no good. And the rebound is pulled in by Nunez. Nunez across midcourt. Bynum right on him. Nunez will fire up a three and hit it. Not all by himself there. Deming has shot the ball exceptionally better than they did in the first game. 62-34 the score. Here is Bynum with the basketball. He'll step back and fire a three. That's no good. Rebound is pulled in by the Wildcats. They come the other way. Down by 28. Samuel Hofackett looking to drive is going to be fouled before a shot attempt that went in. And it'll be an inbounds play for Deming as Kai Bickham will come in the game. Deontay Bynum will check out with 20 seconds remaining. Charlie Hofackett will inbound for the Wildcats. And bounce pass down towards the baseline to Nunez. Nunez was left open and fires up about a 17-footer. Rebound deflected out of bounds, last off of Alamogordo with 14.9 seconds remaining in the game. Again, Charlie Hofackett will put it in for the Wildcats. Ball comes to the right wing to Munoz. Munoz met by Herrera. Munoz now double teamed and has the ball stolen away by Herrera. Gets it out ahead to Stubblefield. Stubblefield will hold up and will dribble it out, and the Tigers will get the victory. 62-34 the final as Alamogordo defeats Deming for the second time this year and improved to 6-1 on the season. As we will get to the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. Coming up next, Tigers winners on the Richardson Motors scoreboard by 28, and we'll be back right after this.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
High interest rates on car loans can cost you big money. Local Credit Union wants to put a little breathing room in your budget. Move your vehicle loan to Local Credit Union for 1% or more, less than your current interest rate, with no payments for 60 days. Even if you have a local loan, you may still be able to save. Stop by Local Credit Union 9th and Washington or apply online at localcreditunion.com. Federally insured, member NCUA. Open to Otero County residents, floor rate of 2.99% on approved credit.
Rudy and the entire crew at Ochoa Stucco would like to thank this wonderful community for all of their support. It's been a great year, and they're looking forward to many, many more. From everyone at Ochoa Stucco, happy holidays. Ochoa Stucco, 575-442-6745.
Big O Tires' biggest Black Friday sale is here. For a limited time, get unbeatable savings on the tire brands you know and trust. These savings won't last. Head into your locally owned and operated Big O Tires today.
OFCU has the perfect credit card for you. Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra holiday season expenses. It offers a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. All loans subject to credit approval. Rates are based on creditworthiness. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Alamogordo gets the win over Deming, 62-34. Leading scorers for the Tigers, Trey Sanders finished with 12. Deontay Bonham had 11. 7 points for DeMyron Smith. 5 points for Nico Stubblefield. 4 points each for Aiden Jennings, Aaron Herrera, Kai Bickham, Isaiah Richards, and Jason Warren. And 3 points for Marcus Bryant. And I think we got everybody. Pretty much everybody who played tonight got on the score sheet, I think all but one. So certainly a solid night for the Tigers from that standpoint. They definitely, played their full roster. I mean, everybody who was sitting on the varsity bench tonight played minutes and played a lot of minutes. I mean, it was, didn't overwork anybody one way or the other. And I mean, most of the third and fourth quarter, both Aaron Herrera and Aiden Jennings played, I'd say, the majority of it. So giving some guys some extra opportunities out there on the floor. And, the Tigers, I wouldn't say it was an especially sharp victory for Alamogordo, but, they got the win, and it was really never a doubt. I thought Deming played considerably better than we saw in the first game, just offensively. They shot the ball so much better than what we saw in the first matchup. So kudos to Deming on showing some improvement from game one to game two. Nobody in particular. They had a lot of different guys that scored for them tonight. Munoz had 6. Fabian Gutierrez had 7. I think he led his team in scoring with 7 points tonight. So that's where we're at with this one. Tigers have a full week off. They'll be back at home on Tuesday hosting Roswell. That'll be a girls and boys doubleheader coming up that night. So we'll have a lot of good basketball coming up that evening. I don't have any update for you guys on what's happening between the Lady Cats and the Lady Tigers. We'll post something up on our Facebook page before the end of the night and let you know how that one finished. But that one, I think, tipped off at 7:30. Lady Tigers did beat Deming the first time they played them. We'll make sure we get all the info for you guys on what happened there back in Alamogordo. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. We'll come back and finish up our postgame as the Alamogordo Tigers are winners 62-34 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Back from Deming to finish it up right after this.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard, or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not so small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business.
First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
It's never too early to lay away. Letter jackets for Christmas.
The Winter Circle offers a variety of letter jackets in traditional styles for your students in Alamogordo, Cloudcroft, Tularosa, and Mescalero. Stop by today and help make your high schoolers' last years memorable. Lay away your letter jacket now. The Winter Circle, outfitting champions for over 50 years.
1201 East 10th Street. Open Monday through Friday.
Go Tigers! See you at the games!
High interest rates on car loans can cost you big money. Local Credit Union wants to put a little breathing room in your budget. Move your vehicle loan to Local Credit Union for 1% or more less than your current interest rate with no payments for 60 days. Even if you have a Local loan, you may still be able to save. Stop by Local Credit Union 9th and Washington or apply online at localcreditunion.com. Federally insured, member NCUA. Open to Otero County residents, floor rate of 2.99% on approved credit.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. And the Alamogordo Tigers on the Motor scoreboard 234 victors. And you're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union post-game show. The Lady Tigers, I'm trying to see if I can get an update for you before I get off the air. But, hey, if you're really that interested, you should just head on down to the Tiger Pit. It's free. You can go watch the end of the game. They're probably, I would imagine, maybe they're at halftime. They're probably into the second half. You can go see what's happening. You know, I think that's a swell idea for you to go do. Again, the Tigers get the win here, 62-34, and Alamo will be back at it next Tuesday against Roswell. That'll be a boys and girls doubleheader. Girls have one more game this week against Da Vinci Academy in El Paso. And then, of course, we got a ton of tournaments this week. The Mescalero Apache Holiday Tournament, which is both boys and girls, starts on Thursday. The Cloud Mountaintop Tournament starts on Thursday, both boys and girls. The boys tournament in Tularosa, the Johnny May Classic, gets started coming up on Thursday. And Tularosa girls will be on the road at the Texaco Tournament coming up starting on Thursday. So we'll be keeping you up to speed on all of what's happening with that as we get ready later in the week. We also should mention a wrestling update for you. They're not going to their try up in Ruidoso, where they were also going to be facing off against Goddard. That one is not going to go on on Wednesday because of Alamogordo's got some injuries. I think Goddard and Ruidoso are still going to face each other. Alamo, as far as I know, are still going to the Rio Hondo Scuffle coming up at the weekend on Saturday, so that'll be this weekend. And Alamogordo Swimming heads to Carlsbad next, coming up on Saturday. I do have a score update for you guys. 24-9 at the end of the third quarter, or in the third quarter. The Alamogordo girls are leading the Deming ladies. All right, that's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. You've been listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union post-game show. Thanks to all of our great sponsors who bring you Tiger Sports and make these kind of trips possible. So we definitely appreciate them. And we will be back with Tiger Sports next Tuesday in the Tiger Pit. We hope to see you then for Alamogordo versus Roswell. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night. And stay tuned here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Imagine imagine it's the last ride, but your symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, are taking you for a ride. What should you do? Keep managing your constipation with belly pain the same old way? Or try getting ahead of your symptoms by talking to your doctor about treating it with Linzess, linaclotide. Linzess is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating.